Hi y'all, it's Suzanne. Welcome to our first practice of February 2022. It's hard to believe that January is already behind us. It seems like we just began this year. With February, folks tend to think about love and relationships. As I thought about what to focus on for February, I landed on the relationship to self. Why? The way you love yourself, the way you treat yourself, that sets the bar. It is baseline for how everyone else loves and treats you. Love yourself hard, treat yourself well, and accept nothing less. For this first practice, I have prepared a gentle flow. I'm recovering from COVID, and a gentle flow made the most sense to me for this practice. I hope that sits well with you. Let's get started. Find an easy seat. You may sit on a block to elevate the hips, a bolster, a blanket, a pillow, or just on your mat. Once you're there, pull the flesh out from around your bum and thighs so that you can sit up nice and tall. Place the hands at heart center, at the knees, or in the lap. Let's close the eyes. Inhale and exhale through the nose. With the lips sealed, gently constrict the back of the throat so your breath begins to create an ocean-like sound. Focus on the breath. Hold each inhale and each exhale for the same length of time. And if you would like to take the breath a little deeper, you've got that option, holding for an extra count or two on the inhales and exhales. I love myself hard. I treat myself well. I accept nothing less. I love myself hard. I treat myself well. I accept nothing less. I love myself hard. I treat myself well. I accept nothing less. I love myself hard. I treat myself well. I accept nothing less. Let go of any extra hold in the breath. You'll return to your normal breathing pattern. No rush. Flutter the eyes open. Inhale the arms out and up overhead. Bring the palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's seal in our intention of self-love with a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose, pause. Exhale, forcefully sigh it out. Hands come back down by the knees. You're welcome to stay elevated or come off your block. For now, I'm going to stay elevated. Inhale tall. On your exhale, twist to the right. Right hand behind the body, left hand outside the right knee. Twist from the belly to warm the spine. Inhale tall, exhale twist. Inhale tall, exhale twist. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale back through center. On your exhale, twist to the left. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale tall, exhale twist. Inhale tall, exhale twist a little bit more. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale back through center. Let's switch out the legs. So take the leg that's in front and put it behind. That may seem silly, but when each of us came to a seated position, we went to what was most comfortable. By switching the legs out, we come out of our comfort zone slightly, and well, that's how we grow. Let's take the right hand to the earth. Inhale your left arm high. Lengthen through the left side body. Inhale. On an exhale, tip to the right. Feel the space being created in the left side body. Reach a little bit more if you would like. Walk the right hand out. Shoulders down and back, heart forward. Reach a little bit more. Inhale through center. Place your left hand on the earth. Inhale your right arm high. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach a little more. Right sit bone stays rooted to the mat. Feel the space being created in the right side body. Inhale through center. Take the right hand down, the left arm over. Use your breath and simply go back and forth. If you need to pause in any sticky spots, you have that option. Sit bones stay rooted to the earth. When you're even on both sides, release and just return to your seated position. Let's take shoulder circles to the back of our room. Big or small, whatever feels good for you. And reverse, take your shoulder circles to the front of the room. Let that go. Let's just place the hands in front of us, opening up the wrists. If you spend a lot of time sitting at a computer or writing, your wrists and forearms are likely pretty tight. These days, we're all on our mobile devices, so all of our wrists and forearms are tight. Place the palms of the hands back on the earth, and then turn the fingers around to face you so that you feel the stretch from a different angle in the wrist and forearm. If your wrists don't come all the way to the mat, so what? Flexibility. Let's let that go. Fingertips turn back around. I'm going to remove my block and make my way over into a neutral tabletop. Shoulders above the wrists, hips above the knees. Press the earth away from you to broaden your collarbones. Pull all four sides of your belly in. I'm not going to ask you to hold it tight because this is a gentle practice. I will remind you, however, that we need a strong core to protect the back. On your inhale, lower the belly, look towards the sky, which will bring you to cow. On your exhale, dome your back into a cat shape. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continue at your own pace. Allow your breath to guide you through your cow-cat flow. And once you've settled in, if you want to sway your hips from side to side or take hip circles, you have that option. Just moving in any way that feels good to you. Quick or slow. Whatever your body is asking for, move that way. If you took hip circles, pause. Go in the opposite direction to even everything out. come back through center. Take the knees wide. Bring the big toes together. Press your hips back towards your heels. Outstretch your fingertips. Come to child's pose. Forehead connects to the mat. Child's pose is a resting pose. It's also a gentle hip opener. So maybe take the knees wider, maybe press the hips closer to the heels, and just settle in. If you would like, you can rock the forehead from side to side. Bring the head back through center. On an inhale, come up to your neutral tabletop. Shoulders above the wrists, hips above the knees again. Let's step the right foot back and take a stretch in the right calf. Press your heel down. Toes are on the mat. Right knee steps back in. Step the left foot back, toes down, press back through the heel. Let's return to our neutral tabletop. Step your hands out, half a palm print. Inhale. On your exhale, tuck your toes and shift back into down dog. Pedal it out, bend one knee and the other. Move in any way that feels true to you. Movement, quick or slow, deep or shallow. If you want to take a three-legged dog or a scorpion dog, you have that option. If you want to turn both feet to one side, you have that option to take the hips down. Just move in any way that your body is asking for. Let's return to a still down dog. Press your heels to the earth, chest to the thighs, hip bones high. Take a bend in the knees, press the heels a little closer towards the mat. Tiptoe to the front of your mat, coming to a forward fold. And hang heavy. Maybe take a wider stance with the feet, a generous bend in the knees. Let your chest rest on the thighs. You can clasp at the elbows and rock from side to side. If you clasp at the elbows, place the opposite arm in front. Continue rocking. Hands come back down by the feet. Inhale, arch halfway up with a flat back. Press the heart forward, pull the shoulder blades together, palms at the shins if you like. Exhale, fold, and slowly, one vertebra at a time, make your way up to standing. Mountain pose. Let's just take a moment here to root and ground through the feet. Press all four corners of the feet into the mat, the bones behind the big toes, bones behind the pinky toes, both sides of your heel bones. Knees up and back, strong legs, tailbone slightly tucked, belly in, shoulders away from the ears, and then stand a little bit taller. Mountain pose, rooted and grounded through the feet. Rooted and grounded in self-love. Let's flow. Inhale the arms out and up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step back to high plank. On an exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale your right foot through to a 90-degree angle lunge. Lower the left knee to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down to frame the right foot, tuck the left toes, raise the left knee. Inhale your right leg back to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale your left foot through, 90-degree angle lunge. Lower your right knee to the earth. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands frame the left foot. Inhale the left leg back to plank. Exhale, down dog. Lower to the knees, big toes together, knees wide. Let's come to child's pose. You can rock the forehead from side to side if that feels good for you. Child's pose is always an alternative to down dog. On an inhale, let's take a neutral tabletop. Step the hands out, half a palm print. Inhale. On your exhale, tuck your toes. Shift back, down dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale the right foot through to a lunge. Lower the left knee to the earth. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, hands frame the right foot. Inhale the right leg back to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale the left foot through to a lunge. Lower the right knee to the mat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands frame the left foot. Inhale the left leg back to plank. Exhale, down dog. Lower to the knees, big toes together. Pause in child's pose. Inhale, come up to a neutral tabletop. Hands out, half a palm print. On an exhale, tuck your toes, shift back, down dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot through to your 90-degree angle lunge. Lower the left knee to the earth. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands frame the right foot. Inhale the right leg back to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale the left foot through to your lunge. Lower the right knee to the earth. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands frame the left foot. Inhale the left leg back to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale your right foot through to your lunge. Lower the left knee and then just lunge forward, taking a stretch across the front of your left hip flexor. You always have the option here to place your hands on blocks. Inhale. On an exhale, straighten the right leg, toes towards the nose. You'll walk the hands back. Hands can still be on blocks. Send the breath into your right hamstring. If it would feel better to lunge and half split versus holding the half split, you have that option. With every exhale, the forehead comes closer to the knee or the shin if you're holding your half split. Inhale back into your lunge. Tuck the left toes, raise the left knee. Inhale the right leg back to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale your left foot through to your lunge. Lower the right knee to the earth and just hinge forward, taking a stretch across the front of your right hip flexor. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. On an exhale, we will straighten the left leg, toes towards the nose, hands come back. With every exhale, the forehead comes closer to the knee or the shin, unless you are lunging and half splitting, going back and forth. Just do what feels good for you. This is a gentle flow just to get us moving and feeling in our own bodies. Let's return to a lunge. Hands support you. Left knee steps back to meet the right. Wag the tail. Roll over onto one hip. Swing the legs around. Come onto your back. Pull the knees into the chest. Take circles at the knee. You might feel a gentle massage across the back. Reverse. Pause here. We're going to take a happy baby. Bend the knees so the soles of your feet are facing the sky. Elbows at the knees. Press down on the arch or outside of the foot. Sacrum is rooted to the mat, and you will rock back and forth. If your hips feel open, feel free to straighten the legs and rock back and forth. If only we could bottle the smell of those happy little babies in baby pose. Pull the knees back into the chest and allow the legs to rise, legs in the air. You are welcome to move up against a wall. You might want to take a block and place it underneath the sacrum. Your blood is flowing reversely, which strengthens the heart. Bring the feet back down to the mat. Remove a block if it's under the sacrum. The soles of the feet come together. Let's take a moment in butterfly pose. If you would like to place blocks or pillows under the knees, you have that option. In butterfly, place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Take a moment and sync with the heartbeat, sync with the breath. Allow the belly to rise when you inhale. The heartbeat and the breath are two things we all share. For our final few moments of this practice, you are welcome to stay right here. Otherwise, you will straighten the legs, maybe place a pillow or bolsters under the knees, and make your way into your final resting pose, Savasana. Allow your body to be heavy from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes, every muscle light, every bone heavy. This is where the magic happens. This is where the benefits of your practice sweep over and through the body. Take these few moments of quiet to allow that to occur. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, returning to the safe space. Take a big stretch up overhead to reawaken the body. Roll to one side in the fetal position. Give yourself a tight squeeze at the chest, at the knees, an expression of self-love, an expression of gratitude to the body and mind for the work you did during this practice. Squeeze a little bit tighter. Transition yourself to a seated position. Any comfortable seat, just like we began. Close the eyes and focus on the breath. I love myself hard. I treat myself well. I accept nothing less. I love myself hard. I treat myself well. I accept nothing less. I love myself hard. I treat myself well. I accept nothing less. Bring the hands to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me. It is always an honor. I humbly bow to you. Namaste. Do love yourself hard. Do treat yourself well and accept nothing less. The way we love and treat ourselves sets the bar for how other people love and treat us. Set the bar high because you are worthy. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. Much love, much gratitude. Bye.